In this video, I'm going to talk about the S&P 500 and what it looks like on the technical analysis chart. And so on the daily, we are in a rising wedge pattern. And as you can see, time's running out on what's going to happen with this pattern. So whether it breaks to the downside, it would put it at a 3.5% move. So that'd be from the breakdown point, and we'd be looking at a move to 5,800. Or to the upside, we can get a move as it should be somewhere around 4% to the upside. So that would put SPY at 6,400. So we do have a little bit of volatility expanding to the upside, as well as some bearish divergence forming on the MACD and potentially on RSI. So we'll definitely have to see how this plays out. But as you can see, we're down 0.2% on the day. And when we jump down to the lower time frames, there's not a whole lot to see. So we could be seeing a big move soon in the S&P. And also, if we check out Ethereum on the daily, has been in this large rising wedge pattern, and we've had it drawn out in here, coming off this low to now these set of lows, and we are breaking through it on a wick. But as you can see when we zoom in, and by the way, this is a 21 EMA and a 200 EMA. And so when we look at the 10-hour, not a whole lot to see. And the higher time frames are also bearish. So the only other thing to see is potentially on the lower time frames. And we are up 0.97% today, so we'll see what happens. Definitely sideways for now. And like I said, the S&P's pulling back, and Tesla is in this falling wedge pattern, and it has the potential to break to the upside right here. Especially when we look at the higher time frames. We have had a little bit of a pullback right here, and so it could turn it around. And the measured move off this rising wedge would be somewhere around 20% to the upside. So that would put Tesla back at 430. And to the downside, we can get a measurement, and also around 20%. So that would be from the bottom of the pattern, and that would put Tesla back to around 250. So big moves coming in the market soon from what I'm looking at. And also John Deere stock has been a pretty good one as it went up. Let's see here, off this low right here, a good 6%. So this one has had a pretty good run up, and it might play out some downside, but time will tell. And then we can check out Google stock. And as you can see on the daily, we've had a big pullback. And when we look at the weekly, bearish divergence, and then when we look at the 6-hour, it does have a potential 6-hour RSI cross, so we might see a pop back up to like 180. And check out Walmart stock, and it does have bearish divergence on the weekly. And we check out the daily, does look like it could be pulling back right here. And so yeah, not a whole lot to go off of that. And then Nvidia on the weekly time frame Does look like it has a weekly RSI cross, so, and then low volatility, so we could see all-time highs in Nvidia soon. But looking at the 6 hour, it does look like it could come down a little bit. And we can look at what's the biggest gainer today, and it's going to be Tesla, Coca-Cola, looking like could be nearing a top right here on the 6 hour. And NASDAQ on the daily is looking like it's about to have a RSI cross as well. So definitely times when the volatility is low across all markets is a lot of times where it's harder to do technical analysis. So definitely hard to say across all markets right now. But with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.